Yo guys, what's going on? Kofize here. And Easy OP40 gave me an idea. And that was to discuss what tracks from the DLC were actually better and what tracks were the worst. And I'm going to start off with the worst. Because that's where things really piss me off. And the worst track, I think, out of the whole DLC track, I'll give that crown to Spyro Circuit. Now, this is the 8th one, so I'm starting 8th all the way down to 1st, 1st being the best. Spyro Circuit was just trash. I mean, yeah, the whole thing of Spyro DLC coming out was a great idea. I love Spyro as an introduction character, and the other two characters were okay. I personally think Hunter should have been scrapped. Like I posted on Twitter, like which character was the shittiest, and Hunter, I believe, was the one that was voted the most to be the shittiest. Yeah, I just don't like the map layout of this track. The music is eh. I just don't really like this track. I think the Spyro GP was overhyped. Now for the 7th, which is still pretty bad, I'll have to give it to Megamix. I really wasn't feeling Megamix for some reason. It's a good track layout, don't get me wrong. Like the music I wasn't feeling, the whole feeling of Megamix just, it didn't leave me playing Crash Team Racing for a long time. Gingerbread Joyride actually had me going to back over to CTR a lot to play it because it's a Christmas theme one. It's Gingerbread Joyride. What's not to enjoy about Gingerbread Joyride? But for the 7th, I'll have to give to Megamix Mania. That's trash. Now, the 6th, which is kinda bad, I'm leaning towards Koala Carnival. Now, this is like the baby park of Crash Team Racing. It's a fun oval track, don't get me wrong, but there are way better tracks than this. I feel the music was catchy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'd have that song in my head over and over again when this Grand Prix actually came out. So, Koala Carnival is not the shittiest, but it's not my favorite. That's why I gave it the 6th position. So the 5th position. This is really hard. I'd give it to Prehistoric Playground. It's not the greatest track, and it's not the worst track. It's in the middle. It's not too bad. I definitely do enjoy the whole prehistoric era, dinosaur themes. The music wasn't that bad either. It was an alright track. I definitely did play a lot of it when this Grand Prix actually came out. So I think it deserves a number 5 spot, or number 4, depending how you look at it. It's a decent track. Now for number 4. Oh man. I'd have to give it to Drive-Thru Danger. Drive-Thru Danger has the best soundtrack. One of the best soundtracks for the DLC. And it's definitely a difficult track. Like, I haven't played it that much, but having played through it a couple of times made me realize how shitty I am at this track. But it's a good track, it's decent. Music kicks ass. The whole Toxic Burger versus Pizza was probably a really good meme. I definitely enjoyed it, that's for sure. So yeah, number 4. It could be up to number 3 too, but I think it deserves the number 4th spot in my opinion. Now number 3. Yeah, I know a lot of people are gonna say, fuck you, Kofize, this does not deserve to be number 3. But I'm giving it to Nina's Nightmare. I think one of my favorite holidays is Halloween. Nina was a perfect introduction character to this GP. And the whole track is just, it's spooky good. It's like, there's nothing to hate about this track. So easy, you could blow my nuts on this one. I am going to say number 3, Nina's Nightmare. You're lucky I didn't say number 1, fool. So yeah, I do like Nina's Nightmare, so I'll give this number 3. Number 2. I'm giving it to Gingerbread Joyride. I had a blast with this. The track layout was just fantastic. The whole winter feeling, gingerbread layout, chocolate everywhere, candy, everything, you name it. Everything is good about this. I can't see a flaw with this track. Except for those fucking jelly near the finish line, but I still think this track is fantastic either way, even though I'm kind of shit at it. But yeah, number 2, Gingerbread Joyride for sure. And the Grand Poopa, the number 1, I have to say, is Twilight Tour. Twilight Tour is a perfect track. Everything is good about it. I have no flaws with it. It even came with Pharaoh Cortex, which is fucking hilarious. King Tut all the way. Twilight Tour is just perfect. Like, I have nothing bad to say about it. Like, look at that. The king himself, King Tut, King Cortex, has the things. And yeah, the music is great. The track layout's great. Everything about it is fantastic. I have nothing to say. Twilight Tour is literally the best DLC track that I've ever played. And I can say that with a lot of confidence. Let me know in the comments what you guys think in terms of my list. Or if you have a list of your own, you could definitely put it down in the comments. And I always read the comments, so I like to see what you guys have to say. Until then, thanks for watching.